Greetings to you, all my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. Today we celebrate a very important solemnity in the life of the church, Holy Thursday. What is Holy Thursday? Holy Thursday is when Jesus, before his passion, gathers his disciples in the upper room to eat their Last Supper. And as they are sharing the meal, Jesus looks at the faces of his disciples and tells them, "This is my body. This is my blood." When you share this my body, when you share this my blood, you are doing all this in remembrance of me. And therefore, at that feast, at that dinner, Jesus institutes the sacrament of the Eucharist as we understand it today. Jesus doesn't only do that, he also institutes the sacrament of the priesthood. As they are eating that meal, it is as if he is celebrating Mass for and with his disciples. And as he is breaking the bread, he is at the same time bringing to life the sacrament of the priesthood to such an extent that you cannot think of the Eucharist without thinking of the priesthood. So these are two sacraments, very important but also very related between them. Jesus also shows us how to serve one another in humility when he washes the feet of his disciples. We see this practice at Mass of Holy Thursday, that the priest washes the feet of some of our brothers and sisters from different smokes and communities or groups of the parish or of the church, as a way of reliving that experience of the upper room when Jesus himself washed the feet of his disciples, that we too should serve one another in humility. And when he says, "Do this in remembrance of me," he means serve one another the same way that I do myself. Let's talk about the priesthood. We share in the priesthood of Christ in two ways. The church helps us to understand the priesthood in this manner, that there is what is called the common priesthood, but also the ministerial priesthood. In the common priesthood, all the baptized share in the priesthood of Christ. Remember, when we do our catechism, we are taught that at baptism we become prophets, we become kings, we become also priests. And that priesthood which we acquire at baptism is what is being referred to as the common priesthood. All of us are priests by virtue of baptism. But those that enter the holy orders, those that are ordained, begin to share in the ministerial priesthood of Christ, because they are called in a particular way to celebrate the sacraments in the name of Christ, in the person of Christ. Sometimes we say in persona Christi, in the person of Christ. And this is what we do at Holy Thursday. And so it is a very important feast, not only for the church, but in a particular manner for all the priests, because at this feast, Jesus brings to life, institutes the priesthood. And so it is a feast for the priests. We have seen on social media many people that understand these things wishing their priests happy feast day. And that is right, and that is correct. So it is a day in a particular manner that we take some time to pray for our priests, that the Lord may help them in their challenges, may help them in their weaknesses, to be strong enough to surmount the challenges and weaknesses that they face in their life, so that they are able to serve the people of God faithfully as God himself wants them to serve. So I would like to wish you a happy feast. I would like to wish my brother priests a happy feast. May we celebrate this Holy Thursday as we begin the Easter Triduum.